Caitlin Shea.
And your birthday?
1993.
And do you know where you are?
Yep, I'm at the hospital. I lost my foot.
Okay. I'm gonna go wash my hands and then we'll get started, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, so how are you feeling today?
You know, it's a little sore on that incision site.
Okay, I'm just gonna start jotting a few things down while you tell me how you're doing, okay?
Okay.
You said it's sore on your
Yeah.
incision.
Correct.
And what kind of pain is it?
Just kind of like a nagging pain.
Okay. And is there any soreness anywhere else?
No, I just want to like start to move.
Okay, and
Get a
that's
little antsy.
absolutely that's what we're gonna be doing today. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna check your limb just to see how the wrapping is.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The nurse just came in and did it.
Oh, perfect. All right, then we're all set to start therapy. Okay. Is it okay if I position the bed so that you're flat?
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna start with that pelvic tilt exercise. So is it okay if I touch your stomach?
Sure.
Okay, I want you to pull that belly button and push it through the bed. Do you feel how your stomach tightens?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to do that again and count to 5.
1,
Keep it
2,
out.
3, 4, 5.
All right, and do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I want you to do that 8 more times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this is gonna help you move in and out of bed into your wheelchair, okay?
Okay.
So the next exercise we're going to do is called a quad set. So is it okay if I put this under your right leg?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Do you feel that?
I do.
Good. What I want you to do is push that towel down with your leg. And do you feel your quad muscles right here
Sort of. When I go
tightening
down.
up?
Yeah.
Tightening up? I want you to hold that again for 5 seconds. So I'm going to count out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to do that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. So this is going to help. Do it again.
1,
8 more times.
2, 3, 4, 5.
This is going to help with to strengthen these quad muscles, okay?
5.
Okay. And the last exercise I want you to do is called a glute set. So what that is I want you to squeeze your butt together, okay? Like you're
Okay.
pinching a penny.
Okay.
Okay? And I want you to hold that again for 5 seconds.
1,
Good
2,
job.
3, 4, 5.
Good. And do it again.
Why?
This is just strengthening your butt so
2,
you can get up and
3.
start walking, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And we'll do 8 more of those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. All right, Caitlin, we're going to get you into the wheelchair now so we can go down to the therapy room, okay?
Okay.
Okay, do you remember how we transferred the last time or should we do a refresher?
A little quick refresher would be helpful.
Okay, perfect. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit up. Okay, I'm going to put the seatbelt on you for safety.
Okay.
All right, excuse me. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And I'm going to put a gown behind you so no one gets a show.
Sounds good.
Alright, so what I want you to do, I want you to bring this leg over to the side, okay? And I want you to put this under your butt,
Okay.
okay? When you scoot over, so I want you to put it under your butt first. When you scoot over, I don't want you to put your fingers under that because you're going to smush them, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to be right here to help you.
Okay. Well, this is nice. It's going downhill.
Yes. So get as close as you can to it.
Okay.
And then, yep. There we go. Good job. Perfect. That was a good transfer.
Thank you.
Yeah, here, I'll put this behind you.
Let's go to therapy.
Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is stand, okay?
Okay. I'm a little nervous.
I know, but I'll be right here with you and I'm going to help you.
Okay.
So remember how we stand?
Scoot forward and I look at my toes.
Yep, nose over toes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I can hold on to this.
Okay. So what I right leg, right leg on this ball that's right here. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. How does that feel?
It's okay. Doesn't hurt my incision.
Good. Okay. So can you bring your left leg out? There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
You read my mind.
Didn't want to trip.
Perfect. Okay. So, do you see the mirror behind me?
Yes.
Do you see your posture right now? How are you looking?
Not good. I need to get straighter.
Yes. So how would you do that?
Need to go that way.
Yep. So push down into the ball.
Okay.
And it shouldn't be painful. Straighten up. Tall. Look tall. Good. Keep your body straight. There you go. And I want you to hold it this time. You're gonna count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. And how is that feeling?
Good.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. So this is gonna help when you get your prosthetic.
3, 4,
Because we have to do that weight shifting, okay?
3, 4, 5.
Good. 2 more. A little less with your arms.
2, 3, 4,
In
5.
the mirror. Last one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, good. Do you need a break?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to go back until you feel the chair. Reach back. All right, good job. And really slow. There you go. Good. Okay. So, can you tell me what 3 exercises I want you to do?
Yeah, I'm squeezing my butt together. I'm pushing my new leg down into the towel, and then I'm pulling my belly into the table and tilting my hip area.
Good. So what I want you to do is, I want you to do that twice a day. And then how long are you supposed to hold those?
5.
5 what?
5 seconds.
5 seconds, and how many times?
10 times.
10 times each.
Yep.
Good job. All right, good session.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cut.
Hi, Lauren and Caitlin. I'm your student PTA. Is it okay if I see you today?
Yeah.
Okay, and can you just verify your first and last name for me?
Lauren Knobloch,
Okay, and your date of birth?
53088.
And can you just tell me where you are and why we're seeing you? Just want to make sure I have the right Lauren.
Therapy.
Okay.
I got my new leg. So
Oh, very exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, and how's that going?
Good.
Good. Are we still wrapping? It's looking good. It looks like your incision is nicely healed.
Mhm.
Are you still wrapping multiple times a day?
Yes.
Okay, and how are we feeling? Is there any pain or what's going on?
I do get a little pain where my leg used to be.
Okay, where it used to be. So that's not uncommon. It's also known as phantom limb pain. Later I can talk to you and give you some resources about how to help that too.
Okay.
Okay, so today I think what we will start with, Lauren, is practicing using that new leg, okay?
Okay.
So like I said, everything looks good with the leg. We're doing the right things. So now I have this little practice. So it's a little softer than what your actual leg is. And we're going to practice what's called donning and doffing, okay?
Okay.
So I know previously we've talked about how you kind of have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, things like that. So if we're able to put on and off our limb quickly, not only will we be safer, but we'll be able to get up, go to the bathroom, and not have to worry.
Okay.
So pretending this is your limb here, it does open up so your leg will fit in there. And we're just going to practice pulling it on, which is known as donning, and taking it off, which is doffing, okay?
Okay.
So I'll give this to you and let you start. We'll do this about 10 times just to get a practice on, yeah? And then to take it off. Perfect. And make sure when we do use that actual limb, we are going to be putting a little weight through to make sure that it actually clicks in with our device, okay? Any questions about that?
No.
All right. So great practice, and if you'd like, I can even give this to you to take home if you're not feeling like practicing with your other leg because it may be a little heavier.
Okay.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about, I know you were kind of stuck in that wheelchair. It was really bringing you down. How do you feel about increasing your independence and using a walker?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so practicing those weight shifts and the parallel bars that we were talking about, that was a big step to get to where we are now. So there's this thing, it's called a rollator walker. Got one specially for you. It's got automatic brakes that'll stop. So if you back up or you forget to use the brakes, it'll stop unless you're pushing. And it also has a seat because I know sometimes getting back to moving, things like that, building up the endurance to walk is exhausting, and so it has a chair to help us, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna first give you this gait belt here. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a hug as we put it on, okay?
Sure.
It's just for safety purposes. And then we're going to work on standing up, okay?
Okay.
And we'll fit that device. I'll bring that on over. It's not too snug?
No, it's good.
All right, we'll make sure it's nice and out of the way. All right, and I will be right back and I'll go grab that assistive device, okay? Hey, Lauren, so now I have brought this rollator walker I was telling you about. So here it is. Here's our brakes. This is a seat, nice and sturdy. Again, anywhere we move, it breaks. So you're in control, okay?
Okay.
So now that we have our gate belt on, I'm gonna just cinch it up, make it a little tighter.
Sure.
We're gonna work on standing, okay? So first we're just gonna work on standing, and then I'm gonna sneak this in front of you, so feel free once we're up to reach out and grab, and we're just gonna make sure it fits appropriately, okay?
Okay.
Get my chair out of the way here. I'm gonna raise you up, because when you have a higher height, it's a little easier to get up. Okay, but still touching the ground?
No, not really.
Not really, we'll go down just a tad. Okay,
There you go.
so we're
Thank
going
you.
to get nice and close, like we've talked about in the past, to the edge. Okay, and then are you able to stand without my assistance?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand nice and close and go ahead and stand. Very nice, and we put that limb on so it's nice and sturdy. So I'm just gonna be here, extra support. We're gonna sneak this in, and then are you able to just casually put your arms down at your side?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So the little bumps on the edge of your wrist, your stylet processes, looks like this is fit perfectly.
Okay.
So this is great news. So I actually will be able to send you home with this today.
Okay.
So we don't need to use a wheelchair. We'll talk to your family about things like that as well. And again, making sure you're doing a great job already, putting weight through both sides of the feet, okay?
Okay.
So, and as we walk, we'll practice that in a minute. We're actually gonna stay here though and practice that walking movement with something called standing marching, okay?
Okay.
So this table behind you, I'm just gonna raise up nice and high. It takes a little while.
Okay.
And then we're going to actually turn around, okay? So when we turn with our walker, we always turn towards our strongest leg.
Okay.
So what is your strongest leg right now?
My left.
Okay, correct. So go ahead and we're going to use our new tool and turn perfectly. And when you're ready, go ahead and just use the table and work your way around. Fabulous. Okay, so now we talked about those standing marches, right? We're going to get started with those. So have you ever been in a band?
No.
Have you ever seen someone march?
Yes.
Where they're bringing their knees up nice and tall?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'd like you to do.
Okay.
So with this, it's going to help us practice that single leg standing. It's also going to kind of retrain those hip muscles, like your hip flexors, so we're able to clear our legs safely and walk, okay?
Okay.
So remember to weight shift like we did in those parallel bars, so we're equal weight on both sides.
Okay.
And I would like you to raise one leg at a time to touch the top of the table. Good. And left leg. And down. And up with the right. Very nice. Keeping in mind those weight shifts. Is this something you think you'd be able to do at home?
Yeah, I think I could do this.
Okay, so making sure we have that nice safe countertop. We're wearing our limb, things like that. So I would like you to do at home about 10 per day at least. Let's shoot for about 15. We want to build endurance in those muscles.
Okay.
Okay, Lauren, so now that we've talked about this, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to practice with that assistive device, maneuvering around objects in the home, okay? So I'm going to have you sit back down in just a second. I'll bring that device on over, and I'll set up an obstacle course with aid, and then we'll use that to get to the stairs, and we'll end for the day working on stair work, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so I'll lower this back down for your safety. And remember, what side are we turning to?
My left.
All right. So here's your assistive device. Very nice. Okay, and find the table. Nice and slow. Very good. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, Lauren, so the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to start to move through our obstacle course. So I'm really glad to see that you were able to safely, again, rise from a seated position and get to standing with our assistive device. So I've set up this small little obstacle course. We're going to do it twice before we get to the stairs, okay?
Okay.
So what I'd like us to do is just work on weight shifting over that limb, putting weight through, and maneuvering through, because when we're at home, floor is not always clean. So sometimes you need to step over things like a blanket on the floor, or a pillow falls, or there's a book on the floor that your husband left, something like that, right?
Right.
So we're going to first, whatever zigzag pattern you'd like to go through, we're going to do it twice. We're going to then end over by the stairs, okay?
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, good job with the weight shift. Make sure you're looking up when you walk, please. Thank you.
But how am I supposed to see stuff on the ground?
Nope, you will still see it. upright posture here at your chest. There you go. Very nice. All right, and this one, we're really gonna have to challenge that weight shift as we come through. Okay, there you go. Do you think this is doable at home?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do it one more time and we're gonna end over by that first stair, okay?
Okay.
Very nice weight shift, looking forward. Okay, so I know you previously have mentioned that you have a right handrail, correct, to get in and out of your house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what we're gonna practice with an 8-inch stair, so about standard step that people typically pour when we're going in and out of houses, is how to go up and down. Sound doable?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch to your other side because I'm gonna support that. Would you be able to push your assistive device off to the side? Okay, good, and then here's your right handrail. So what I would like you to do, we're gonna get nice and close to this step, okay? And then we're going to use this right handrail and we're going to do a little bit of a hop to get up. So you're gonna pull yourself with your right hand. Pause. I need to think this through. I can't reach that. Yeah, I was like, how? Okay, so now that we are nice and close to the stair, you mentioned that right handrail, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so whenever we get to stairs, we get as close as we can to that step.
Okay.
Good. And we always go up with the good and down with the bad. So before we do that, way to remember, you go up to heaven, okay?
Okay.
So can you just tell me which leg you're going to go up with first?
My left.
Correct. Okay. So when you're ready, you're gonna have to put weight through that new prosthetic limb again,
Okay.
like we've been practicing.
Mhm.
And I would like you to step up onto the first step with your left leg. Okay, and go ahead and pull yourself up. All right, now we've made it up.
Yep.
So to go down, we go down with our weaker leg first, okay?
Am I turning around or am I going?
Nope, we're just going to stay in this position right
Okay.
here, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and extend that leg back, put weight through, and come back down. So we're going to practice this about 8 to 10 more times. I don't want you to get too fatigued. We've done quite a bit today.
Okay.
But do you think this is something you would be able to do at home?
Yep, I have stairs.
Okay, and we're just going to use that first stair. We don't want to fatigue it. And we just want to make sure you have that steady up and down balance, okay?
Okay.
So again, making sure you can enter and exit your home safely.
Sure.
So let's try one more time. Good. And back down. Okay, and remember, keep our chest upright. We want to be nice and tall. And up and down. Okay, and as you're doing this, are you able to tell me what exercises we're going to practice at home?
Yep. Marching.
Yeah.
Obstacles and steps.
Okay, so we're actually not going to do the obstacles at home, but we're going to practice that limb, remember?
Yes, I'm
really
sorry.
No worries. I'm glad you're excited that you get to move around. But before we get moving around, we're going to practice that speed first, okay?
Oh, yes.
So remember, on and off,
Mhm.
our marching, and then with our right handrail, we're going to do the stairs.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So we're going to call it quits today for therapy. You did a great job. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
Okay, I look forward to seeing you next time then, Lauren.